Well, good morning. We got another day on the Arizona High Desert Homestead. I'm pretty excited about this one. I picked up this 1100 gallon water tank, which is going to hopefully make my life easier getting water and just having to go less periodically to fill water. So 1100 gallons should last us quite a bit. Right now the 275 gallon water tanks last about 2 weeks, a little bit less now that we've got ducks and chickens drinking water. The dogs are drinking more now that it's a little bit warmer as well. So we are going through water a little more quickly, but we're gonna get a hole dug here. So I've got a buddy coming from down the road. He's got a little skid steer or a tractor, I'm not sure, but he said he's got the equipment to dig a hole. We're gonna do 2 to 3 feet down to get this underground a little bit. It is pretty tall. I think it's like 96 inches tall. It fit in the back of my bed of my truck, which was nice. But yeah, pretty large. It's got the 2-inch outlet on the bottom there. So the idea is, I was just gonna have him come over, level it, and put it on some gravel, but to protect it from freezing, it's going to be good to have it underground a little bit, so that bottom layer maybe is a little bit more resistant to freeze, and then we can actually pipe in like a trench area. He's going to build a trench right underneath the RV, and then I can have like a little water spigot under there that connects to my water pump. I guess the dream that I have is to just go directly to the RV pump. It's going to go straight through from the water tank to the filter, and then into the RV without me having to fill every other day for showers and things like that. So while the 275 gallon tanks last a while, it is like an every other day chore for me to have to transfer that water into the RV tank. And of course it was pretty calm this morning, and now that I'm filming, it's starting to pick up wind, so hopefully this is coming through okay. And then while we do that, I don't know how long it's going to take him, but I do have my clear source filters. I don't think I've showed you them on this channel, at least. I got some filters. We can change out the filters on this because it's been a hot minute since I've changed the filters. So we got some chores to do. We do have another thing, if he doesn't need me too much. My dog is getting large and in charge, and he's been jumping the gate here. As you can see, he knocked it over once already today. So he's tall enough and large enough where he just pushes us over and jumps right out. So I've got some more fencing and then a couple more T-poles. Maybe I can pound in, make it taller so that he can't get out as easily. So we'll wait till my buddy Jamie gets here and show you a little bit of this hole digging process. All right, I hear the tractor making its way. There he is. Oh, it's a big boy. In previous videos, you've seen us work pretty hard and put in a lot of sweat equity into digging some pretty simple holes. Well, getting this 1100 gallon water tank in was going to require a lot of work, and I did not want to do it by hand. I'm so grateful for Jamie and his willingness to bring his tractor by. For a relatively small fee, he spent quite a few hours digging the hole. It's pretty exciting seeing him dig that first a little bit into the ground and just not knowing what's in the ground and how far we're able to get down. We have no idea at this first dig at how far we're going to be able to get. The goal is 2 to 3 feet deep in order to sink the large tank enough to where it could prevent some freezing of the water in the harsh winter months. I was pretty excited about the process, so I called my neighbor Asa down. He's helped with us on another project in a former video, and he was super excited to come by and see the tractor at work. He's talking about building a pond on his property, and this gave him some really good perspective on what he'd be able to do either by hand or with heavy machinery. And as you can see, we are scraping rock. That is nowhere near the 2 to 3 feet we were hoping for. Despite not getting deep enough in the ground, it was really neat to see the progress of the work and watching all these huge boulders get unearthed. We can definitely utilize these on the homestead, whether for pathways or driveways and other landscaping opportunities on the homestead. If you have any functional ideas for those, also drop those in the comments. And I really got to take my hat off to Jamie for putting in the hard manual labor, breaking up the rock with the St. Angelo bar that his tractor couldn't get through. With that, he was able to create a smooth surface, moving the rock out of the way. With a tank this large, it's really important to have a nice smooth surface. I was thinking about getting some nice smooth stone gravel to put down, but Jamie had it raked up so nicely at the end. It was essentially like putting it on a flat concrete pad. When it's full, it could easily reach around 10,000 pounds, so it's pretty important to have a smooth surface without any rocks that could puncture the bottom when it's full. It's also nice that this tank has lift points that we were able to tie a ratchet strap to, and he had a ball hitch in his bucket that we were able to tie it to, making for easy transport. In my area, just the transport of a tractor like this alone could cost nearly $500 to $1,000, so having a neighbor close by willing to help out was a huge blessing to us. And with that, the tractor work is done. Alright, welcome back. We made some progress, as you can see. Jamie and the tractor are gone. We've got this about a foot, a little over a foot down. The goal was 2 to 3 feet, but we hit just a solid plate of stone. And then we swept out. Jamie actually did a lot of good sweeping and raking and got it really nice and smooth. So this is essentially on a flat concrete pad that was naturally made with a little bit of elbow grease. So we're gonna run the pipe there and up. I was just kind of looking at this a little bit. There's my water pump. Oh, if we can see that here. My RV water pump is here. It comes to a T, and then this T has a loose hose connection here. So that loose hose, I think I can run it straight down and out. I'm gonna put some connectors on that. That's gonna go to my water filter. And we got some water filters here. You can see this is the kind of rust filter, the old one, and that's what the new one looks like. These don't really ever change too much, but these filters are really nice. Reduced bacteria, reduced cysts, giardia, pesticides, solvents, reduced E. coli, reduces viruses, heavy metals. So this is a really good filter system I like a lot, that we've been using in the RV for a few years. Pretty much had it since we started RVing, because water was important, and campgrounds don't always have the most consistent or good water, so I wanted a consistent good taste, and that has provided that for 3 years of RV travel. I got these quick connects that I just put on here, and they're gonna go to the barb is gonna go to the connections that are in the RV. So I think I'm gonna mount this, or just put it in the RV, connect it that way. It's gonna go through the filter and just kind of get sucked right out this 1100 gallon tank. So I was able to take some chunks that I had cut out from previous when I was opening up area for the duck house and the chicken house, and kind of stretch it across, put 2 new T-poles in, and now it goes all the way to the RV. So now we've got a nice 4 foot tall fence that will hopefully keep Humphrey in a little bit easier. It's getting windier and windier. The wind sometimes makes us want to quit out here, but I guess April is consistently the worst month of the year for the wind out here. We have a weather warning where they're possibly going to even turn off the power grid for those that are on power. Luckily I am immune from those types of things with the solar panels there and the solar generators, so power outages aren't really a huge problem unless I run out of sunlight. So that's where we're at now, and I think that'll probably do it for this video. In the next one we will go through the PEX fittings. I just spent a lot of time on HomeDepot.com and trying to figure out what I need for all that, and it's a nightmare trying to figure out it's like building Legos without knowing what you're looking for. So here we go, homesteading as we go.